your host, Jamie LoFiego.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in here at home. Thank you for being here in the studio audience. And thank you, Marco, for getting the door. I really appreciate that. Thank you. There, a little love. All right. Hey, listen, for those of you tuning in at home, you might be thinking, what is this outstanding television program I'm watching right now? Well, listen, I have an answer for you. It's called Up Late. It is a student production. We're going to do a Tonight Show, Letterman type of talk show. It's created, produced, and staffed by the students in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. They have done an outstanding job, so give them a round of applause. Very good. Very good. Very good. We started this show 4 years ago. April 5th, 2007 was the first time that we aired our show on television. It was for our campus channel, Channel 25, that's just seen in the Cabell County area. And it was just a student class assignment that we told the kids, hey, we need to do a studio show. It could be anything they wanted to do, cooking show, a coach's call-in show, a how-to show, anything that was done completely in the studio. And they came up with the idea of doing a late-night talk show because nothing in this area had that. No one produced anything like that. So we had Coach Mark Snyder was our first guest. He was the football coach at the time. And we got great reviews. We had a lot of people email us. They loved what we were doing. They thought it was great that it was locally produced, that it was student produced, and it was something fresh and new for the community. And we did 3 of those shows for the class. Then we realized people are actually watching. They actually want to see us do something. So we did 3 more shows during the summer of 2007, and went great. We had a fun time. Good group of kids. It was probably like 5 or 6 of us that produced the show. And in September, or I should say August of that year, one of the managers at WSAZ called and said, would you like to give us your show and put it on our sister station, MyZ? And we're like, absolutely. So I think it was September 21st, 2009 was the first time we aired on a commercial television station that was seen throughout West Virginia, Southern Ohio, and Eastern Kentucky. And we've done 110 shows since, and it just amazes me every time we tape a show to think, wow, we've done so many of these and we've had so many students work on it. It's an accomplishment.
It was Jamie's idea. Jamie wanted to do the program, so he came in and he talked to me about it. Of course, we had to make some arrangements in the set, and actually that was prior to the renovation of our studio. But he came in and talked about it. We had some old set pieces back in the old scene shop, so we brought some things out. We made a set. The show got started. The students actually started getting some positive feedback from the program. Then when we did the digital renovation of the studio, we were able to incorporate a little bit different set for Up Late, and they've done over 100 programs now.
We were really fortunate in 2008 to get a grant from our senator, Bob Plymel, to transform our studio from the old analog to high definition. And it was something this region hasn't seen before. No commercial station in this region had that type of budget and had the ability to do that to their studio. So we were the first in the region to go completely HD, and it's just an amazing difference to look at our old clips. We did 51 shows in analog, in 4x3. Now to look at the past 54 that are in HD, crisp, clear. It's just, it looks like a nationally produced late night talk show. It's just amazing how good the quality is, and it's something that the students should be proud of, because not that many students get an opportunity to use this equipment as a college student, let alone in the professional world. The whole point of the show was to teach students how to do a TV production, an in-studio production. It wasn't how to be funny or how to go out and make people laugh. It was how to produce this show. And this semester especially, the crew that I have 17 people on the crew that's in the class. They have done an outstanding job producing the show itself. And I'm not talking about going out and doing the elements beforehand. I'm saying on the days we record, Wednesdays at 3 o'clock when we record the show, I can sit down here until 3:15 and walk down to the studio and be ready to go. The students have everything turned on, everything working. I've never had a class like that before that understood everything the process that goes into it. Everyone's in the right place at the right time. And I'm not going to say it's been a flawless semester or flawless season, because there's always mistakes. We edit here and there, but out of all the past 4 years, this group of students have done an unbelievably good job of doing the production. And that's the whole point of the show. When we did those 3 shows during the summer, there were 4 people on the show. There were 4 people working the show: a director, audio, somebody running tapes, and a camera operator. And that was it. Our little joke was when Donnie Jones, the basketball coach at Marshall, before Coach Tom Harrion, when we introduced him to come on the show, I said, please welcome Coach Donnie Jones. Well, our doorkeeper at the time opened the door, and Coach Jones walks out. Not a single person in the studio except one camera operator. And he was just clapping. It was so silly. And he was just clapping just like this. Adam Eade was his name. And it was kind of embarrassing, but Donnie knew that we would put in sound effects and applause and music and things like that to make it seem as if there were more people in the audience. But it was just so funny to welcome a guest and only one person clapping.